got 8 questions. I figured that I'll ask you guys the same questions and then we'll see how it edits together, hey? All right, well, so you ready? Question number 1.
Go for it.
Here we go. Can you remember the first time you heard Dancing Queen?
This is a tricky one because Dancing Queen is just one of those world classics that have just always been around.
I don't know if it's the first time that I heard it, but I have very vivid memories of being at my best friend's home growing up. She lived across the road from me, and her big sister was so much cooler than us, and she had a record player. And so they had it on, 7-inch, the little one? Yeah, and we would just play it on repeat, and we were dancing in the bedroom to that.
I would have been about 16, I think, in a drama class, and we had to do the "You Can Dance," and then to the left, "You Can Jive."
I can't remember because I wasn't looking at the visual. I was too busy, playing with you guys. So how much of that actually made it into?
I don't think anything of that. Actually, I reckon Nikki's done this before a bajillion times in her performing days. So she already had choreography that I saw her subconsciously do. I don't think she even knew what she was doing. So I just looked at her in the corner of my eye and joined in, and then that was the chorus.
Nice.
I can't remember what we did. That was just spur of the moment.
Awesome. Question 2. What's your personal connection with the song?
My personal connection would be...
I don't have any connection whatsoever. Isn't that bad? I feel terrible.
I don't think that's bad at all. I think that means that you must be a damn good performer if you can just arrive at Darren's studio and then deliver.
Sorry, Darren. It's probably one of my least favorite songs of all time. That's my connection.
I hate
it. I've sung it a billion times, I swear, in various different cover bands over the years. But I like it. So I'm a fan because it sits right in my sweet spot in my register. So I love where I can kind of, belt it out and whatever. So it's easy for me to sing. I enjoy it. I enjoy singing it.
I like it.
So I've sung it a million times, but it's kind of had a little bit of a revamp in our house over the years with Acacia. She's a big fan of the movie, the Mamma Mia thing, and right. There's a resurgence of ABBA.
I'll put in my 2 cents worth. I had parents that loved ABBA, and I was a guy that loved guitar, rock music, and anything but ABBA.
Anything but that.
Then, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I have to start learning the songs, and then you go, oh, that's good.
Oh, okay. You have a new appreciation.
I do. And I'm not ashamed. The younger me would be feeling very ill that the older me saying that, but,
Look, I'm not an ABBA hater. There are some good ABBA songs, and I see the value. I see what they're good at, so I understand the fans.
Well, question number 3. This will be a good segue. Have you had to sing it a lot in your time?
No, because I refuse.
Right. You've got to avoid it. I love it.
Well, the good thing is I am my own boss, basically. I manage my own company. So I pick my songs and I choose what I do and don't sing.
Whatever. I do what I want.
You've got that choice of, well, this isn't something that I'm really connecting with, so I'm not going to choose to do it. But lovely of you to rock up at Darren's and do such a stellar job.
Oh, I'd never say no, I'm not going to do that song unless there is lyrics that I morally don't agree with. If that makes sense, that's totally, when I have said no to a song before because it would not be natural coming out of my mouth.
Not you. Yeah.
Nah. So I'm like, oh, Darren, do I have to?
That's an interesting.
He's like, no, that's fine. But he was cool about it. But I just said, I'd prefer not to sing it.
Yeah. It's an interesting thing, isn't it? We're segueing off of our 8.
Oh, sorry.
No. But in a good way, because I find that it's such a juggle as a person and a musician and someone that's, maybe earning a living and having to try and do a good job, and you want to please people and you don't want people to be annoyed with you and whatever. But also you have to live with yourself.
Well, that's right. I have my own set of like morals, which is my own. So that's not a judgment on anyone else. That's just, you know, what you choose to live your life by, your own standards. Plus, I'm a mother. So my rule of thumb is if my children can't watch me, I won't do it. Full stop, whether they are watching me or not.
I can't. I won't.
Yeah, so there's some songs that I'm like, I would not let my children watch me perform this. Even in clothing choices, I wouldn't wear this in front of my kids on stage. So I just won't wear it.
Is that what you're wearing?
So, you know, there's always that responsibility as well.
Yeah. Well, this is a interesting question. Number 4, it's your favorite part of the song. And
The end.
It's a little bit low in parts, but I do like when it does the looking out for a place to go. Yeah, I think probably just how it goes into those little low, like that's kind of a nice rounded place to sing, I guess, like the bassy sound that comes through, kind of like
yeah, that was nice and low for you, yeah.
Where they play the rap music. What is that lyric?
Yeah.
We had to check ourselves on it because even though I've sung it a million times, I think I was always singing the wrong lyric. I can't even remember what it was now. Where they play the rock music. I don't think it's.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. You don't know either, do you? I can't remember.
Yeah. Is that a thing with you? Because it was definitely a thing for me when I had to do my song, the Simple Minds one. I was like, oh, is that what the words are? I mean, I'm not really a words first kind of a guy. I'm a music first kind of a guy. But have you noticed that it's a thing?
Yeah, sometimes it is. That is, especially when there's a song like that that's in your muscle memory. It just comes out. Like I didn't have to run through that one at all. But then I thought, oh, that's right. There are people that actually really look at you singing the right words or singing the wrong words, and they'll pick us up on it. So I was like, oh, I better have a look. And that one was, yeah, I'd been singing incorrectly.
Why didn't someone tell me? Oh, I've been making an idiot out of myself.
We've got Google here, so
Well, I go into iTunes.
Where they play the right music.
See, now I'll tell you, we're the bit of rock music. That's what this one says.
Ah.
See, this is the dilemma we have, isn't it? Got to get it right, but then
yeah, you got one Google or other Google.
Well, this is iTunes, and it's their channel and their music, but then who knows? I don't know. Who do we believe?
Who do you trust?
And in this one, maybe I sang with a bit of rock music, and I don't know. I can't remember. Sorry, everyone, if I got it wrong.
Crazy.
There's parts of the song I like, especially when we split into harmonies. That's nice. I always get, what do you call them? Those dopamine rushes. When I sing harmonies, I always get like excited.
It is a wonderful thing singing in harmonies. I feel that myself as well.
Yes.
You can dance. Touch it.
Hey, so speaking of singing in harmony, this is a great segue into question 5 that I have prepared, which is, how did you and Nikki meet? Do you remember that far back? It was a while ago.
I do, actually.
Okay, so we've just been singing around Adelaide, obviously, for a long time.
We always knew of each other because she used to sing in her bands and whatever she would do. And I'm always doing my thing. So we never meet because we're always working.
I first met her. It was a Christmas party for one of the bands that I'd been playing in, but she had sung with them previously as well. And then where did we meet after that? This is a good question. Wow, I'm really curious to know what Chloe comes up with. This is terrible, isn't it?
But then there is a comedian here in South Australia called Hans, and he's hilarious. And he always has backup singers. This is going back a while ago, and I turn up at this rehearsal having to just cram a whole hour, like a whole show, into my head. And that's when I met Nikki, and like instant, we just had that like, hello. She's like, hello, lovely to meet you. I've heard nice things about you. And I'm like, oh, we don't need to do any of that. First meeting, I think we get each other already. And she's like, oh, so I think so too. I don't know why, we just got each other instantly.
That's lovely. That makes sense, what you said. I can just totally imagine it that both of you would do that because, you know, getting to know you both separately, like you do have this very similar kind of way, like you're your own person, but
Yeah.
you each do this really well, you know.
Yeah. Even through the rehearsal, there were things that we didn't say, like things that were unsaid, but we'd look at each other and just get it. Like, or I just started chatting with her towards the end of the night about something, and it was quite personal. Like we went in deep real quick, and she was on there like we had been talking for 20 years, you know. So yeah, I get that sense with her, that we've known each other for a long time.
So question 6, what's the best thing about doing a duet with the other one?
From my perspective, we both have a similar work ethic. I think we have a very similar attention to detail in terms of wardrobe and what we want to wear and how we want to present ourselves.
Vocally, our voices blend together, so they're not exactly the same, but
I think our voices blend beautifully together, so it's easy to work with Chloe. I mean, she's a pro, so she'll just slide into a harmony and not have to think about it.
I have been called, I don't know if it's something I could be proud of, but the harmony Nazi.
Nothing for you.
Can you say that? Because I get really particular with my harmonies, and if something's not right or someone's picked up the wrong line, it makes me quite irritated inside. And so and usually I'm used to getting into a room and then having to sort of teach or arrange it, so I'm teaching everyone their bits and pieces, but I like that she naturally just hears something and then goes up, and her voice lends itself to that higher harmony, and so we sort of move around each other without even rehearsing, which is great.
It's easy, and most importantly, it's fun.
We could even turn up frazzled and had with a big day, and the kids are driving us nuts, or work is full on, and we walk in and we sort of only half know our lyrics, and you know, we kind of, Darren can say, okay, we're recording now. We know that we can just bluff our way through and make it work.
She makes me laugh the entire time.
And so there's that trust in each other that we've got each other's back.
But also she reminds me not to take it so seriously in the moment, because it's fun.
Yeah, nice. So out of the duets that you've done, because you've done a few now, what's your favourite?
Feel for You. Chaka Khan in the house, Chaka Khan.
Yeah, that one was very funky.
Yeah. Feel for you. And we just, yeah, we were loving the band, sick. And she was too. So we were getting quite into it.
I feel like my favourite one is the one that we did in her spare room. You know, off the cuff, we just sort of got together and we're having a cup of tea. And then she said, why don't we do a song? And we just went into her room and pressed record on the camera and recorded a few times doing Jolene. So that one's on my channel. But anyway, that was probably my favourite one of us together, because we weren't prepared and we just ran with it. I don't even think she knew the song that well. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, we were sort of trying to stumble over lyrics and stuff at the same time. But that was fun. And also in terms of in the studio with Sing It Live, I think my favorite is probably Mamma Mia. So we're doing ABBA again, but you know, there's that moment where Chloe pushes me out of the way. We weren't expecting it.
Yeah.
And that was just, yeah, that was so much fun. I really enjoyed that one.
And Mamma Mia's got that great.
Yeah, exactly. And then also we did all of these shots beforehand of us walking in and out of the studio, like just for our socials, and we were just being hilarious. Anyway, it was fun. Yeah.
Nice. All right, here we go. Number 8
Yeah.
out of 8. Question number 8 is, what's your favorite ABBA song out of all of them? It might be hard to pick. It's like picking a favorite child maybe, but do you have one?
Yeah, good question. Oh, which one's my favorite?
I don't know them well enough to know what songs. I'm going to get some serious hate mail. And I apologize to all the ABBA fans out there.
I want to say, give me a man. But I'm not going to say that one.
Gimme a man after midnight. This is your own private business. We cannot procure men for you.
I'm going to say Ring. Do you know Ring?
Yeah.
Why don't you give me a call? Yeah, that one.
That is a good one.
Ring.
Actually, Mel sang one on Sing It Live recently.
Winner takes it all.
The winner take. I like that song. And she nailed that too.
There was a really cheesy song when I was little that I loved, and I don't think it was ever a hit. Was Nina Pretty Ballerina. Little me was loving that one in my bedroom. And Rock Me is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So it's 16 bars from, yes, and again, the whole lot again. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes.
Four's too many.
You reckon four's too many?
Do it after
Well, it depends on what the girls are doing. You know, that maybe they can do an ad lib.
Maybe they can.
All right, well, that was fun.
It's always lovely to catch up with you, my friend.
Yeah, so, well, until the next time, hey?
Till the next time. I hope there's going to be a next time soon, sooner rather than later, because I haven't got anything in the diary.
Do you know one thing that you and I do have in the diary? A live Sing It Live gig that we didn't get to do last year.
We do. Yeah, because were you in the last one? You weren't, no. Yeah, we're in now. That's going to be fun, hey?
Yeah, I'll see you there.
June 15.
Well, Chloe, it's always a pleasure.
Crafty.
I feel like you're in your PJs.
Pajamas. I am. I'm so sorry. I put the kids to bed and I'm in my pajamas. I apologize for any listeners out there and watchers. But, you know, we all wear pajamas, so here we are.
And I guess it's nice that, you know, other people, they might be in their pajamas watching this video. So
But it's a pajama party.
I'll be honest, I don't wear pajamas. I just wear the, you know, the shirt, and that's not completely true. I've got some.
Unless you get too warm, then you just.
That's it.
Do you know what though? I would love to sing a song at Sing It Live in my pajamas. I might do that.
What do you think would be the most pajama appropriate song?
I don't know, just anything. Because you can still deliver the song in a pajama, can't you?
That's true.
I think we should do a pajama session where we all rock up in our pajamas and we're just really, really relaxed.
I'm not opposed to that. I'll just have to buy some.